So, one of my girlfriends and I, we're stepmommies, okay? Well, I'm soon to be. It could happen any day. I will officially be a stepmom. And we were just talking about, what it's like to be a stepmom. And we work really hard at making things fun and adventurous and keeping peace and, just bringing joy and laughter and good times into these kids' worlds, right? And we were just talking about the layers of it all, the ups, the downs. Like let's just try to keep it peaceful. And anyway, what's my point here? So we were talking about actually how hard it is to be a stepmom. And any stepmoms out there, send me a message. I want to know how many stepmommies are out there. But we were talking about creating a support group, something really just super supportive. What do so when we have to hold back and we always have to be the bigger person, and sometimes we don't have a say, and we're trying to make things better than the situation is, even though it's completely out of our hands. So over the last 2 years, I've had to be, as a stepmommy, I've had to be the bigger person. I've tried to make things really fun and positive, right? And I've had to hold my breath a lot. And there's a lot of things I'd like to say, but I can't. And, after 2 years of holding your breath and shoving it in, and even when, like, let's say the kids say something really hurtful, when you're just trying to show them love and kindness, and you're trying to show them a good life, and you're working hard, and you're making them those meals, and you're doing all the things, and you buy them that certain gift, and they might shit on it. You know what I mean? Just like kids are kids. I've been learning so much how to not take their comments personally. Anyway, so my girlfriend in her breathwork session the other day, she goes, we need to be supporting stepmommies because they don't have a place where they can let their body unload, all the negative, hurtful comments, I can't even tell you the things I have tried to do. Okay? I have tried. And then there comes a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done trying. I've tried for 2 years. I've brought food to the grandparents. I've done nice things like, hey, we're going to be raising this child together. So, hi, my name's Kimberly. You get what I'm saying? Like, whether you like me or not, like, we're raising these kids together. And so let's just bring peace. Like, that's all I want. I don't handle, when things aren't peaceful, I don't handle it very well. I didn't even know what parental alienation was. I kind of knew what narcissistic abuse was. I kind of knew what gaslighting was. But man, have I learned so much about all that crap over the last 2 years. It's insane. And I've had to be the bigger person. So anyway, my girl, Claire, and I are, please let me know if you're interested. I'll put up like a little sign up thing here. If you need a safe space where no one knows your business, we're going to do a group breathwork session together. And in 60 minutes in the session, what it will do, it'll take however long you've had to be a stepmommy. It will take all the layers. Every time you've had to hold your mouth back from really saying, or every time you've gotten hurt, it will melt it away. It'll make you stronger. So if you are a stepmommy and you can totally relate, I'd even like to know, and I can block people. I can block the people out so then they don't see who's commenting if I reshare this. I can't, like, moms and stepmoms they go through, and dads, of course, they just go through so much. So Claire and I are creating a really loving space for stepmommies. This is basically going to be for stepmoms, stepmommy life. Anyway, so if you are interested, let me know. Well, first comment, let me know like what it's like for you to be a stepmom. We want to know. We want to know because we're piecing this group together, and I think it's going to be so loving and so inspiring, and it's going to help you through because we're all going through it. Okay, life is already hard enough, and then you got to deal with the ego stuff. No thanks. So we're going to keep this high vibes, and I can't wait to see what happens with this. And you know, when those stepkids, when they make really hurtful comments, and you know, like I just like always say, it's not the kids. It's not the kids. They're innocent. Their kids are so pure. They're just talking. They're just saying things that they're hearing from the other person, you know? And so it's like, yeah, how do you get through it? How do you not take what they say personally when you know that's not what their heart feels? They're just so torn, you know? Like, anyway, so breath work is one of the most powerful tools I've ever come across that has made me so strong. And even though this other person has tried to put me down and destroy me and keep me from the love of my life, he is absolutely an earth angel. Anyway, for some reason, God has me on this planet working through these stupid layers. Like, my life is peaceful and it's beautiful and it's simple. And then that stuff is there. And I just want joy and peace and unicorns. I mean, that's just how I'm not into circuses. I'm not into negativity at all. So I stay clear. I don't really hang out with a lot of people. I just do my own thing because I don't have time for small town you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to keep it high vibes. God always wins. The truth always comes out. And cannot wait to hear from you stepmommies. Mwah. You know, I've kept my mouth shut for 2.5 years. I've kept my mouth shut long enough. And I want to tell you some real that I'm going through. And it's pretty wild. And I may or may not post this, I don't know. But this is how heartbreaking parental alienation is. Now, I love kids. I'm obsessed with them. Babies, kids, they come running to me. I'm like best buds with them. And in the 2 years that I've been with my sweetheart, I finally had the opportunity to meet one of his kids. That's how heartbreaking parental. It took 2 years for me to meet his daughter. That is how crazy. I think parental alienation is one of the saddest things I have ever seen in my life. Can you feel it? Like, it is devastating. It is the most devastating thing to happen to my sweetheart. That stuff. But I finally got to meet his daughter after 2 years. Actually, it's been 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Can you imagine? It's so wild. It doesn't make sense to me. I've never met his ex in 2.5 years. I've tried to go up. I've said, hi, good morning. Have a great day. Nothing. Never met her. Never met her. And if anything happens to her, like, I'm raising these kids. So she's lucky that I am their stepmommy, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I am fun. I swim with them, or the one child. We play, we go on adventures. Like, I'm a freaking blast, okay? Relationships are such a trip. It's such a trip. And if you are interested, if you'd like to receive an email about this, it won't get spammy or anything. It'll just be like 1 or 2 emails for when we do this group session. Sign up for the email list right here. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We just kind of want to plant the seed and see what other stepmommies are going through, and how can we support one another through this.